It's the Cable League. MTGO Show.
Pack one, pick one. What do? I'm gonna take this here, Wheel of Fortune. Any duds sticking out to me that are still in? They cut the main duds. There weren't very many. There weren't very many like actual duds left, and they all got cut in this change. There are cards that I think are worse than some of the cards that got cut. So like Thought Scour for Consider, I think Consider's like a much better card than Thought Scour, even in your Doomsday deck, even in your deck where you might think that Thought Scour would be better, and Consider's just a better card. And there's other stuff like Lose Focus for Fact or Fiction. But for the most part, the very few cards that I thought were like actual duds are getting swapped out. And some bangers getting added. Really exciting stuff. Right, Fafro? And that was like the reasoning that they were giving to him, was that Thought Scour would be good in Doomsday piles. And it's like, well... Should we just keep stacking draw sevens? Just hope we get the fast spawn or something. Just pray. Just fucking pray. I'm thinking about some Lotus Cobra action. Goblin Welder could work with Wheel if we like move away from Sail and then wheel the Duretti here. Let's do that. Let's hedge a little bit. Yeah, I sold you Ninja a few days ago. I think it's fine, Wodarn. I wouldn't fuck with it. I dig this Grim Monolith here. Gonna be here in Madison, Disappointing Salad. And they generally do get streamed over on, oh wow, this pack, Alright. What's the, 3 white Cloud Goat Ranger? I believe is where it gets streamed. The Perfect Curve, yeah, right. Hangerback's a good one to weld out. Could do something, a little something. I got a control deck that I've been working on. Disappointing Salad. I'm just gonna take Slaver for the welder. I should maybe be grabbing Sunbaked Canyon for Palace Jailer. The Dream Welder deck, let's go. Hell yeah, Lozric. Really good start to the weekend so far today. As good as Fiery Confluence is, I'm going to grab Sentinel as just like one more artifact. I am not into Sports Ball now. Mono Red Duretti is in this cube. We saw it in the same pack as the Goblin Welder. Would be quite the good wheel, huh? Are you talking about Wheel of Fortune, Fafrog? Wheel of Fortune's already like kind of good here, just as a discard outlet for the Welder. Hey, we got the Duretti wheel, yes. Control is hard to brew for big formats. Can be. The last time I top 8'd this local tournament thing was with a control brew. I had a blue-white Tron that was playing swords counters, and then like 4 Decree of Justice and 4 Stroke of Genius. If you're curious about my thoughts on changes to the cube, all there in the VOD. Went through all of it. We are indeed doing things. Yeah, Oskan, it's so much talking. It's more talking than I expected. Hell yeah. There are decks where Moxen might be better than Sol Ring. Mana intensive decks with tight curves. This is not one of those decks. Sol Ring's like our probably our literal best pickup here. Well, the engineer should wheel for us. We're not like really a creature deck, but I think we can take Umezawa's anyway. Cauldron. I hope I don't end up playing Cauldron. Yes. Cauldron can indeed copy activated abilities like Goblin Welder. It does do that. I think for Cauldron to be consistently good, you need like a critical mass of activated abilities that is hard to reach. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a Bitter Reunion over the Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes, Staff, both make sense. Because Mom's in the pack, I might wheel the Staff actually. But more discard outlets for the Duretti and Welder, just always good. This pack's actually very hard. Very hard for me. I'm gonna force myself to pass Emrakul. I almost always just like slam Emrakul and just like, you know, I'll get a sneak attack, it'll be fine. Emmy's just the best, you know, it's just the fucking best. Metamorph here plays really well with both Duretti and Welder, and like a lot of cards that are good to Metamorph. Stoneforge Mystic already has Umezawa's, and Athari is just like a good card. Just, you know, win some games. I think I'm gonna take Metamorph, but like, fuck, maybe I'll get like the latest Athari of all time. I want the dual land. I want this Dragon Engine more, I think. The Ancient Den's mighty tempting. It is an on-color talisman, though. It is like our talisman. Gotta take like fixing at some point, right? The Engineer got a lot better with the Dragon Engine. Now the Engineer can just like draw 3 cards. Yeah, right, Wolf Games. It's been tricky, but I'm excited. Much better to have 2 perfect cards to choose from than no perfect cards, right? Yeah, we don't have a lot of white cards to pitch for Solitude. It doesn't matter. The card's still great. The way we're cutting Solitude is if we cut white entirely. I almost like Recruiter. Gets Palace Jailer, gets Metamorph, gets Welder. Kind of a lot. If we get Workshops, though, the Mindstone's going to be much better. So the Athari did not come back, but the Stoneforge Mystic did. We were kind of thinking that because there was a couple good white cards there, we might get a sweet wheel. So in pack 3, what we're just looking for is like fast mana, right? Moxen, that sort of thing. Moxen, Workshops. Things of that ilk. Plenty of playables. Academy, yeah. I think we'd rather have a Mox than a Black Lotus in this deck. Well, I do have a blue producing talisman, right? Free splash is free. Could be a fun way to give Welder haste. Rafine's Tower is like a blue-white fixer. I kind of like Dungeoneer. I kind of like Lightning Greaves. We have 2 Welder effects for the Greaves. Gives the Stoneforge Mystic some depth, too. Dungeoneer does play well with fast mana. I mean, we only have a Soul Ring and some Talismans. But we will have, like, some that draws some amount of the time. I don't actually think we can support adding a colorless land to the mana base. Really want some land picks in here, too. I think we might have the creature count for Copter. But then we have to, like, cut one of these cards. I don't think any of these cards are, like, that much worse than Copter. I'm, like, leaning towards Prismatic Ending. Island Mountain shit. Cyborg Containment Priest. Gross, huh? Absolutely. Meteor Mage. In general, big fan of like 90% of the swaps. Will I play Stoneforge with just Umezawas to grab? I will. I will indeed. Fuck. Pass a Morphix in for Fury. Yeah, I'm not someone that just passes Fury. I don't really do that. Not in the business of passing Fury. I guess if we don't get workshops, then we don't want to play this Mightstone and Weakstone. All the fixing next, setting next to great cards. Yeah, I mean, it was just a blue fixer. You know, it's like just for Time Walk. Not as good as like a Plateau or whatever. Stoneforge for quote-unquote just like the best fucking equipment in the game is still great. You're wrong. You're wrong if it doesn't seem great to you. I'm sorry. If I'm cutting Stoneforge Mystic, I'm probably also cutting the Umezawas. Cutting white entirely, that sort of thing. There's me 2 cards left. What are the odds that we get Ichor Wellspring on the wheel? Yeah, too many playables, not enough lands. Think about Earthquake versus Forked Bolt as a sideboard card. You're a big fan of our white cards? I mean, our white cards are very good. Very strong cards. I might cut Wheel. Yeah, no Academy, no workshops. No Saga. I would describe Pack 3 as a bit of a bust for us. Yeah, no fixing, no Moxen. If I'd picked up a Mox or 2, I would have been happy with it. I can choose between Battery and Wellspring. Let's actually play Wellspring. Both are good with the Welders, of course. Drawing is kind of fixing. Such a hard build. At least both of our talismans are on color. Helps a lot. It is a great Soul Ring deck, yeah. And it's possible I just have to cut white. Just for, like, slots. Obviously, these cards are nuts. I can't cut Jailer? Well, now it's definitely getting cut. You don't need a number of what... Solitude can be your only white card if you can cast it consistently, and it's still great. People will, like, unironically put a Flame Tongue Kavu into their deck, and then be like, not enough white cards for Solitude. Can't play this card. Exactly. It's not Force of Will. You want to hardcast it. Think about this Greaves versus this Mightstone. Mightstone gets a lot better when we're cutting color. It was like the Wellspring that's like cycling and stuff, though. I think it's good. It's 2 islands too many. This puts us at like 5 blue sources for a single blue card. It is a blue card that you like very much want to cast. But it's also one that you can like cast later and it's still good. Like you don't need to play it on 2. The other thing is though, like, do I need more than 16 red sources? Because that's where we're at right now for red. You want to play the Glorybringer? Could. I don't know if it's even better than Mightstone and Weakstone in here with the Welder. I could certainly see, like, bringing the Burn in, bringing the Glorybringer in, if we, like, really needed it. It's kind of slow on the draw, huh? Not in love with this hand either, but Dreddy is at least like what we're trying to do. Yeah, I mean, well, the Dreddy can bend the Battlesphere immediately. This is not the best one to put back. We have a plan for it in this hand. Just a control deck I've been working on, Mano. I'm sure I'll show up on coverage at some point if you're super curious. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Fetterfool, thanks for 31 months. How many people just show up to them? The pre-modern events? Like 40. Could just cast Mirror Battlesphere next turn. Oh, I could get a hasty Battlesphere. That could be hot. Yeah, I usually get streamed on Cloud Go Rangers channel. Well, that's terrifying. We snap Milligan. Jeebers. I mean, some fear. I thought I was playing the Grim Monolith earlier in the turn. If I'd done that, I'd have an active Welder right now. Be kind of cool. It really does, Chalky. I think that's when I started playing with Duretti. Was when I was like enjoying playing with it in Cube. Kind of a chicken and egg sort of scenario. Why didn't I play the Monolith? I didn't know I was going to draw a Welder. You're like wasting the Monolith on spec that you might use the extra 1 mana. Scary. Oh, not jumping with the kitten. Yeah, terrifying. Yeah, thanks, Roro. It goes back to summoning sick Red Ferret if you don't use the ability. Gotta activate it right then. Opponent in the tank. They got a cat. They got some lands. I almost want to keep the Battlesphere. Try and weld it back in. They're only at 6, though. I think I should still just attack. It's a good balance. I just attack 4 creatures. And discard a few cards. Another Palantir's drawn. Hell yeah. Could start welding. I think I just want to give this smuggler's copter haste. So I should play the copter first and then play the welder. I don't think I'm drawing with ready. I think I'm just upticking it. Yeah, that's the idea. Make them like actually chump here. Feel a little safer without the cat on the board. No, they got a thing. Oh, sure. And then we can leave the Greaves on the welder at a turn. Maybe I'm supposed to leave it on the Battlesphere. I think it is supposed to be on the Battlesphere. If they kill the welder, we just still like metamorph the Battlesphere and fucking murder them, so. Well, fine. One Ring's cute with the kitten. They don't have an artifact in their graveyard either, so I can't like weld it out. Fucking annoying. Hey, box of the shoes, takes the 105 months. I don't think Metamorph does kill. Yeah, they don't take damage. They have protection from damage. Does the Run Ring only give protection if you cast it? You're talking about with their Displacer Kitten blinks? Yeah, but they have the protection for this turn. And they still get to, like, draw through the deck, right? Hey, thanks, Adam Charm. Can Mind Slaver them? Maybe. Who knows, right? I can do that next turn, too. I guess I gotta loot in this turn if I do it now. I don't think I want this Palantir. I don't have enough lands. How much mana do I got here? 7 cards in the library. Nice. We cannot mind slave them. Silly me. Alright, guess we just pass, huh? Hope they don't kill us somehow. Upkeep? Upkeep doesn't do anything. It's the next turn. Magic's really hard, yeah. Can they win? Fucking hope not. You feel better, less bad about your chat lethal? Yeah, right? Everybody does it. Sometimes I'm even chat. If they mindslaver me, I can mindslaver myself back, right? Not that they have that kind of mana. Oh, if you play the One Ring and then can't recall yourself? Because you have protection from everything? That's hilarious. I've never seen that come up. I'm going to lose to fourth now after burning my One Ring protection turn with the Time Walk. That's like 100% what's happening here, right? Rolling Earthquake for 8, sure. Good game. It's a draw. Alright, let's go. That was quite possibly the dumbest game I've played in a long time. That's a fucking top tier stupid game right there. Alright. I guess I'll play Burst Lightning. I don't know. Kind of hate it. We could go to 4 games, yeah, Salty Ninja. That game just, like, didn't happen, essentially. Plus sideboarding. How dumb was it? Oh, it was so dumb. Did we win? Nobody won. Yeah. We're going into game 2 here. 0-0. And I wish I was joking. Hand's almost fine against them. I'm gonna send it back, though. Yeah, we got the clock vantage. Can't lose. It records the one, Mind's Desire. I'm like a mana short of doing everything I want to do next turn, which is Metamorph, Mana Vaults, play Engineer for the draw 3, and play Palantir before I draw 3. Before I discard my hand to draw 3. Welding out the Metamorph, of course. But like I said, I'm a mana short, so... Just getting Palantir rolling this turn would have been better. I don't fucking know Mind's Desire. You're watching the same game I did. You tell me. You tell me if we rolled off. I guess I'd rather have the Engineer get countered than the Palantir. Got me. Kind of a bummer group of cards to be milling. Considering our deck has Mind Slaver, Battle Sphere, Wormcoil Engine, like all these bangers. Instead, we're like, discard my Time Walk. Be sad. Another pop in my welder, too. At least we'll be able to untap and kill the cat, maybe. Assuming we don't die here. We might just die here. Actually, should I have welded out Jar for Vault? Should have done that the first time. Getting a Black Lotus for every card you cast is probably not a thing I could beat here. Oh, this fucking One Ring. They have protection. And now I have Welder tapped. Why am I playing so poorly? What's wrong with me? That's alright. I had a perfect day yesterday. I'm allowed to make some mistakes. This fucking One Ring protection. That's why the Palantir didn't trigger too. Like, it has to target the opponent. The Welder should have been up though. I should have like swapped out the Memory Jar for the Mana Vault back, or the One Ring, right? Reduce the draw power here. Exactly, Jay Gresh. Hungover on soup, exactly. That's exactly what I am. I don't know why I'm not floating. Just more great plays here. I thought about metamorphing the jar. Two blue. This is a lot of mana. I was really hoping they'd be activating Lava Claw to block here. Well, they take 6, and then the One Ring deals them 1. I guess Burst Lightning's lethal, right? Save Fury. You can't save the Fury. Because it has 8 toughness, right? So with First Strike, it's taken 3 if you kick it. It's only taken 7 damage. You could trade the Fury and the Burst Lightning for the Hullbreaker. I think it's better to win. I think it's better to win the game. Last known info, friend. All right. To game 4. We're going to game 4. Great. Oh, it's just game 3? They haven't won one yet? I could have swore they won one. Earthquake drew a game. No, he uses last known info, easy. We were at 8 life and they were at 1 life, and they played an Earthquake for 8. Maybe I'll actually get to Mind Slaver them this game. Soul Ring. Soul Ring off the top. Soul Ring, please. Soul Ring. We've only had 1 draw. How do you know if something checks on last known info or on resolution? Yes, good judge. You're like Judge. What do? And the judge responds, you still have to pay your parking ticket. And then they throw the gavel at your face. What are the odds that if we run out of Naked Mindslaver, we get to untap with it? Very low, right? Fair enough. I thought about Bitter Reunion there and trying to find Soul Ring. Set me up for some good shit. I was looking forward to launching some stuff, but awesome. Cool thing about this is like we've been the Mindslaver with that wheel. They discard 7. We both just like they discard 7 and we draw 7. We discard like 3 and draw 7. So it's like a card advantage wheel, and then we're also bidding Slaver, which is good to like welder back. We've got the Greaves in play already. Our new 7 kind of sucks, but is what it is. That's 6. Yeah, 3 minutes. A fucking 1 ring at 3. I do not envy their position. We'll put it that way. My new 7 is not great, but opponent's in a spot for sure. I'm good on that. Your turn. What a cheese. Yeah, what a cheese. I win! I win the match! All 3 games. Need that Soul Ring, huh? I'll just rip it. Soup deck games weren't even close. I don't know if that's true. That Moldifor was felt fucking close. If they point their removal spell at the Moment Courier a turn sooner, they probably win that game. How do you shuffle and deal packs with a paper cube? Well, the cool thing about shuffling with a paper cube is that ideally you have 8 people there ready to play. And if everybody takes a section and shuffles and passes it around, shuffles and stuff, then it's actually very quick to shuffle and make packs. Much, much faster than one poor asshole having to do it all themselves. Fucking halfling having 2 toughness. Bullshit mana dork. Roughly 8 times as fast. Well, it's probably more like 5 times as fast. There's always like one person that like forgets to like pass piles around, and so they're just like shuffling the same mixture of cards. There's a little bit of herding cats involved, but and then you got like the one person that's like making the wrong piles, like they made the wrong number of decks. And there's like one person who started making packs, but like somebody already had their packs covered, and so they're like, I only have 3 of 12, and he's like, well, you're good, friend. Trying to decide if I want this engineer or not. I think I don't. The only painful part of cubing in person? Yeah, it's like the only painful part of cubing in person, and it's still better than shuffling and making all the packs by yourself. Like, it's... I don't know what that is, Holy Ghost. Kind of hate this. They're gonna mill me. They're gonna mill me if I leave Hanger back on. They're gonna mill me if I show them the Time Walk too. They only see the card beneath if I'm bottom the top card. Don't love this endurance. Just need to dodge Hoof or Pest Infestation. That sort of shit. I almost suicided Courser to kill the Delighted Halfling. Paranoid about the natural Hoof here. I would love to take 4 here. There's passing. We know they have endurance in hand. I guess they've got retrofitting. You got it, friend. And now they're just dead. We just like pay a bunch of life, I guess. Or we can only pay 8, right? Maybe they're not actually just dead. I know Cherry can get crewed by their entire board, but paying 8 life and hitting them for 3 is not lethal. I guess Courser can get +2/+2. Like serve in with one thing. Yay. Seems like a matchup where I want all that shit, hum. Need 2 more cuts. I think I'm gonna cut the Wellspring. It's good with the Welders, but this doesn't feel like a matchup where we're like grind value for infinite turns. Similarly, Hangerback's a little iffy, but it does carry Anumazawas, right? We do want stuff to do that. Hey, Wheel of Fortune sucks. What do y'all think? Yeah, who needs to draw cards? Not this cat. I don't think vehicles can crew themselves anymore, Mark. Yeah, rules change. Yeah, really easy thing to forget even if you do know about it. This is Lelium. 4th for 1, love it. I'd so much rather see a 4th for 1 than a 4th for like a billion, hum. Oh shit, what up? Hadra Cool. Thanks to the sub, thanks to 42 months. I assume this Fury will be hard to block. We'll see, though. Rude. Point sure is drawing up a mess of cards over there. Oh, I just saw Tercool's resub message of 3.5 years of Caleb. This is the longest relationship I've ever had. Hey, cheers, Tercool. Hell yeah. And we looted away the Battlesphere because it plays pretty well with the construct. If we get like, you know, Welder or this Duretti that we drew into, we can make the Battlesphere next turn. The construct's just gonna be like fucking huge, you know? Doing construct stuff. Rod Corpin says great music as always. Hell yeah, glad you're enjoying it, Rod. Yeah, I like to share some obscure stuff every once in a while. Expose people to new tunes. Should be doing this before I play my land, but whatever. Hey, J Tizzard, these are the sob, these are 15 months. Rawr. How brutal would Pest Infestation be here? It'd be just the most, like, filthy thing. I'm no coward, though. You turned 42 yesterday, and the fact that you don't see any gray or white in Caleb's beard maybe he thinks he's using product. No. I have some friends that have some gray and silver that are my age. I think it looks good on him. I get a couple gray hairs in here. Like, you can see it like a little lighter. If you get like real close to the hairs, you can see there's a couple gray ones mixed in. Silver. Mostly the same though. And I saw a picture of him when he was younger. And just this like huge fro. Didn't expect it at all. Just not how I picture him at all. Boo. That's what I get for playing the Welder. Got the Greaves here to protect it and everything. Maybe greedy. Maybe greedy to run it out. I don't know. Greaves might still do something with this Battlesphere. Or might just, like, be the artifact to sack. Why didn't I play it? I was so disappointed with the Welder dying. I was, like, just off the Greaves. One's got some land recursion, huh? Yeah, if I played the Greaves last turn, then this turn I could be playing the Bitter, discarding Battlesphere, and then next turn I could ready sack Greaves, rebuy Battlesphere. And now I just, like, don't have anything. Because I just F6'd. I mean, I didn't F6, I played my land at least. Could have been worse, I guess. Now I think we just ready uptick. And then they know what's coming, but... Well, maybe not. Maybe not if they get a lot of shit down. Yeah, I don't want them to just, like, attack and clear the Duretti. I'll probably Bitter next turn. Duretti is dead. Dead on board? It's not dead on board. It's in my hand. Come on, I might not be playing. I might not be at my best right now, but I know more than that. A Dorito flavored alcohol for $65. I will serve you Dorito flavored alcohol for way cheaper than $65 fucking dollars. What the fuck? Get you any kind of water, any kind of flavored water, flavored alcohol you want. You want some fucking taint flavored vodka? $30. I thought for sure the Revoker would name the Greaves. You only have $70 on you? Well, if you only have 70, I guess that'll work. You were disappointed that pork gin wasn't good? Why would you expect that to be good? Like, you always want pork warm and you always want gin cold. There's just no way. There's no way for it to not be bad. I kind of just want to serve at them instead of clearing the Ren. Ren's a little obnoxious against my shitters, though. I guess I'll kill it. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would make that jump. You've had bacon beer. It was also terrible. I'm trying to think of like a meat. The only thing I can think of is like Bloody Marys. You know, meat and alcohol. And you still wouldn't want to like put the meat in the vodka. You want to cook the meat. You want to have it cook and be awesome and smell good. You don't want it cold floating in your liquid. Gross. Hey, Path Losing Simulator. Thanks to $4.20. Path says, good time to be playing Magic. So much going on. Rock out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Path. Bloody Marys are nasty. You're nasty. I bet your keyboard is gross. No, that's okay. It's okay if you don't like Bloody Marys. I apologize. I'm sure you have a well cleaned keyboard. It's fine. I overreacted. Whenever it was into Fireball, yeah, right. I had a friend that was like way too into Fireball. Just always wanted to drink it. Would I be interested in a step? Maybe Firefighter. What you thinking? The third Omnath trigger getting my Duretti. My Durette! Michelada? Yeah, that's fine. Caesars are better than Bloody Marys? What's a Caesar? Do you use like Caesar salad dressing in your mixed drink? Oh, it's got the yeah. Yeah, you can keep it. Isn't there one where they use like clam juice or something? That's like vaguely similar. Clamato instead of tomato juice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not into that. Every time I think I might be, and then I'm super not. How many blockers do I need here? I could just like leave a Battlesphere back. Or I could make a giant Karn creature and be hard to attack into. Yeah, what if I like chill for a turn? We're only at 10 over here is the thing. Amondale, I hate that kind of comment. I like loathe it. It's like my least favorite thing. Don't forget the burr. Yeah, I'm aware that I could metamorph a battle ball. If I was at like more than 10 life, that might be the plan. But no, I wanted the Karn down tank. Just make some chunky blockers. And then next turn, Karn could down tick again, and then I metamorph, and then I have 2 hasty battle balls if I want them. Especially for something like super mindless like that FPS, where you're like not even like talking about plays, just like literally like, don't forget to play your land. Don't forget to do the thing. God. Play the one card in your hand? Question mark? Yeah, I'll think about it. I would rather forget then, Matt Man. So fucking what? Nothing, my body. I have one alt Twitch account that I've only used for like test streams, and I haven't touched it in years. It's not me. Oh, I'm just gonna try and kill him over the next couple turns, JB Mail. I'm pretty sure this Metamorph is copying my Battlesphere. The trick is like attacking them and not dying on the crackback. Chariot like cloning construct tokens is kind of sexy, kind of cute. No, there's no Shadow Spear in the cube. It does, King Esquire. Yeah, maybe if the Metamorph line's better. We get like a similar number of bodies to Battlesphere, and then we get to copy the construct token on attacking. It just like gives me a giant blocker. I think that's pretty good. Why is just dead to this shit though? If I lose 2 life to Metamorph, I think I'm just dead, right? That's depressing as hell. Because this crack their fetch. Replay strip mine. Activate Reclaimer again. Maybe I have to metamorph this fucking Omnath. God, that is not what I wanted to do with that card. What happened to this talisman? It got blown up a while back. Prismatic ending or something. Jesus fucking Christ, Chase Clark. As Omnath, like, completely took over this game, huh? Killed 2 planeswalkers. Prevented me from doing anything cool with this metamorph. Okay. This is the block I was expecting. They gotta run out of fetchables at some point, right? How many lands can they play? Is 12 accounted for? I was really surprised they didn't activate Reclaimer to hit me there. Maybe they are running out of fetchables. We had a song request from Path Losing Simulator earlier. Let's jam that. Let's not forget about that one. Thanks for doing Patient Path. This is from Grotto, the album Circle of Magi. I guess we keep Battlesphere, huh? I win! Another perfectly played game. Things were looking rough for a little bit in there. I think I like Glorybringer. One more, like, deal 4 damage duder. Get Omnath off the board. Cut the Wellspring again. Hell yeah. I'm not actually going to play the Soul Ring on turn 1. We saw the 1 mana removal spell. I don't want it to line up. Prismatic, whatever. So turn 2, I can go Soul Ring into the Dragon Engine. And then if they answer the Soul Ring, at least I've like gotten some use out of it, right? And played the sweet Dragon Engine. If I draw on like a Talisman or something, that would change my line. Then I'd go Soul Ring Talisman here. Because then if they kill the Soul Ring, I'm still doing something. Still did something, right? Still got value out of it. Does anyone remember my my Slowbond joke from the other day? That was so good. Chat didn't like it very much, but it amused me greatly. You try not to remember. It was so good, though. The perfect joke. It was not so good? No, that joke was good. That joke was good. You're wrong. Replay joke. I don't think we have enough time left in the stream for that particular joke. Brutal. So we got a few different ways out of the fastball unlock. One is Fury. Let's start drawing cards. Perfect. Fuck, no red cards. There's not a lot of red cards in here, but that is a way that we get out of here. Hey, Huskazy, thanks for 29 months there. Resubbing because remembering Slowbond made me laugh. Yes! Yes! That joke just made me $5. And people are being critical of it. I think the best art gets emotional reactions from people. Good comedy can be controversial. I think that's exactly what it means, Thingamabobby. Professional comedian. Professional jokes. Oh, shoot, what up? Hey, Dwarf Rage, since the 9 months. You can play the Monolith and, like, set up for, like, this thing next turn or something, but I think just playing the Dragon Engine to have a blocker for their shit's kind of good. I'll predict our Karn a little bit. Dwarf Rage with the 9 months says, slow what now? Can you repeat it for the class? No. Not an everyday sort of joke. God damn. Yeah, Fastbond in this combo is pretty gnarly. Domnath just gets to, like, hit me for 4 every turn, even if I have a blocker. What? What is that block? Or that attack? Like, now they don't have the... Like, they could have just brought the land back, and it would have triggered Omnath, and it would have killed the Karn. Now they don't have their thing. They just wanted to make it a fair fight, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to put a Wormcoil Engine to my hand, because that's, like, the only thing I can answer this Gargles with. Paid actor? You think I have funds for actors? 50% of the proceeds from the Slowbond joke? My newfound comedy money? Rolling in it. I haven't done that in years now, Bill. Now I don't even have coffee money. You trying to give me good PR? I appreciate it. I don't want to mislead folks, though. just to look good. If I'm going to mislead people, I want to do it for like a good reason, right? Like to lure them into my basement to show off my cask of Amontillado. If people know me as a trustworthy person, they are more likely to follow me into the basement to see my cask. I'm just dead through my blocking. They me down to 3, and then I'm at functionally 9. Yeah, I'm just dead here. Just dead to fetches. Amazing. Need a red card for this Fury, huh? And there's not very many red cards in the deck. There's like 5 or something, but we did go through like almost half the deck. Just saying. Just saying. That's alright. They should have had the game locked up with the land recursion anyway. Alright, no changes. It's a nice Soul Ring draw too. Unlike this hand. Yeah, they only had 5 minutes. Maybe that was part of the weird attack turn. Yeah, right, FPS. Like, at least we had like a plan to maybe get out. Maybe do find the red card for the Fury. Get the Worm Coil down a turn sooner. I mean, Robin Williams is pretty great, man. Yeah, I don't think we have enough info. I haven't seen that one. Think about engineering for Soul Ring here. Should probably just play the Dragon Engine. Just get some pressure going. Kind of hate this. Because Soul Ring would be such a good draw, and they might answer my engineering. Maybe I was just supposed to run out Greaves. This is Wasteland's why I didn't tutor up a Tri-land earlier. Alright, I'm feeling good about this game now. Sick. We had a Hasty Worm Coil coming down next turn. Alright, I need to go refill my water. I'm dry. I don't want to be dry. I'm back in.